God exposed the truth: your soulmate's death wasn't an accident, it was a murder. My beloved child, don't skip. The moment you pressed on this message, a hidden truth began rising from the shadows, and it has been waiting for the exact second your eyes reached these words. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. For a long time, you believed the silence surrounding your soulmate was just another painful chapter that would never be explained. But silence is strange. It never hides the truth forever, it only delays the moment it finally speaks. Someone thought the story had already ended. Someone believed every question would disappear with time. Yet the closer you came to giving up, the louder the invisible signs became. A forgotten conversation, an unexpected memory, a strange feeling that refused to leave your heart. None of these appeared by accident. They arrived because a truth has been struggling to reach you. The story everyone accepted was never complete. The version you were given was carefully shaped so no one would look any deeper. But your spirit kept asking questions that nobody could answer. Why did certain people suddenly become uncomfortable whenever their name was mentioned? Why did old memories suddenly return without warning? Why does your heart still whisper that something important has never been revealed? Don't skip. Every answer has been moving toward this moment, and before this message ends, you will understand why nothing felt right from the beginning. What you are about to hear is not about fear, it is about awakening. Imagine discovering that what everyone called an unfortunate accident was actually surrounded by missing pieces nobody wanted to collect. Imagine realizing that every strange coincidence was connected to another until they formed a picture impossible to ignore. Someone removed details. Someone changed conversations. Someone encouraged everyone to stop asking questions because moving on was easier than searching for uncomfortable answers. But deep inside, your soulmate's presence never allowed you to believe everything was over. Every unexplained dream, every unexpected reminder, every emotional pull was like another page trying to escape from a locked book. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The people who wanted this chapter forgotten never expected one thing: they underestimated the power of truth. Truth waits patiently. It survives years of silence. It hides beneath ordinary moments until the perfect time arrives to reveal itself. That perfect time may be closer than anyone imagined. Even now, pieces that once seemed unrelated are quietly beginning to connect. Faces, places, forgotten words, and overlooked moments are moving together like a puzzle that can no longer stay unfinished. The closer you get to the full picture, the more impossible it becomes for hidden secrets to remain buried. Right now, you stand at the edge of a revelation that changes everything you believed. Don't skip, because the next step is where the silence finally begins to crack. There was one witness who noticed something unusual but never realized how important it would become until much later. There was one decision made in only a few seconds that quietly redirected the entire story. There was one object left behind that carried a clue nobody understood at the time. Those clues have remained untouched, waiting for the right moment and the right person willing to see beyond appearances. That person is you. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Before long, names that once seemed innocent will begin to feel different. Conversations you barely remembered will suddenly make perfect sense. Even the smallest detail you once ignored may become the key that unlocks everything. But the greatest revelation has not arrived yet. The truth is still protecting its final secret, and when that final piece finally appears, you will realize this story was never about coincidence at all. It was always leading toward one shocking discovery that no one expected to come back into the light. A restless feeling is growing stronger now, and that is not happening without a reason. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The closer you move toward the hidden truth, the more unusual everything begins to feel. People who once seemed completely unrelated suddenly appear connected through tiny details that were overlooked for years. A simple conversation. A forgotten promise. A strange silence after one unexpected question. None of it seemed important back then, yet together they create a pattern that can no longer be ignored. Someone believed those loose ends would never be tied together. They expected time to erase every memory and every doubt. But time has done the opposite. It has quietly preserved every missing piece until the moment someone was finally ready to see the entire picture. Your heart has carried an unanswered question for far too long, and that question is beginning to receive an answer that changes everything. Look carefully at the moments everyone else dismissed. Sometimes the greatest revelation hides inside the smallest detail. There was a message that was never fully understood. There was a meeting that appeared ordinary but left behind unanswered questions. There was a decision made in complete silence that altered every event that followed. Those who wanted the truth buried underestimated one powerful force: they forgot that hidden things rarely stay hidden forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every unexplained feeling you've carried is becoming clearer. Every memory that suddenly returned was leading you here. Even the people who tried to move forward without looking back may soon realize that the story they accepted was incomplete. The walls protecting the secret are beginning to crack, and once the first piece falls away, everything connected to it starts falling with it. No one can stop what is already finding its way into the light. Now another mystery appears, and it may be the one that changes the entire direction of this journey. Long before anyone realized something was wrong, one unexpected witness noticed a detail that everyone else overlooked. At the time, it meant nothing. Today, it could mean everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Imagine discovering that one forgotten object, one overlooked place, and one unfinished conversation were connected all along. Imagine realizing that the truth was never truly lost, it was simply waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. But this is only the beginning. The next revelation uncovers a secret that has remained untouched for far too long, and once it comes into the open, nothing about this story will ever look the same again. The silence is no longer protecting the secret, it is beginning to reveal it. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Think about every moment that once felt ordinary but never completely made sense. A glance that lasted a little too long. A sentence that suddenly ended before the truth could be spoken. A memory that returned without warning, refusing to leave your mind. These were never random moments. They were quiet signals pointing towards something that had been hidden in plain sight. The deeper you look, the more impossible it becomes to believe everything happened exactly as it was described. Your heart recognized the missing pieces long before your mind could explain them. That is why the questions never disappeared. They waited, patiently, until today. Someone hoped those unanswered questions would fade forever, but instead they have grown stronger with every passing day. The closer you move to the truth, the more every forgotten detail begins fitting into place like a puzzle that was never truly broken, only scattered. What once appeared confusing is becoming impossible to ignore, and the next discovery may completely change the way you remember everything. Another layer of the mystery is starting to unfold, and this one carries a weight no one expected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine learning that one person quietly carried a burden they never shared because they feared no one would believe them. For years they remained silent, convincing themselves that speaking would change nothing. Yet silence has limits. Eventually, every hidden truth begins searching for a voice. That voice is getting closer. Small fragments of forgotten conversations are beginning to return with unexpected clarity. Places you barely remembered suddenly seem important again. Even names that once meant nothing are starting to feel connected in ways that cannot be explained away. The story that everyone accepted is beginning to lose its strength because another version is slowly coming into view, a version built not on assumptions, but on overlooked moments that refuse to disappear. Every passing second brings you closer to understanding why your spirit never allowed this chapter to close. Now prepare yourself, because the path ahead becomes even more unexpected. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is one final piece from the past that has remained untouched, almost as if it was waiting for the exact moment you were ready to see it. When that forgotten piece finally comes into the light, familiar faces may no longer appear the same. Ordinary events may suddenly carry extraordinary meaning. The answers you have searched for will begin forming before your eyes, but they will also raise one breathtaking question that no one has dared to ask until now. And that question leads directly toward a revelation so unexpected that it has the power to reshape everything you thought you understood. The silence is ending, the hidden path is opening, and the greatest truth of this journey is closer than it has ever been. The moment you have been unknowingly waiting for is beginning to unfold. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Every unanswered question has been guiding you toward one forgotten connection that nobody thought was important. At first, it looked like another ordinary memory buried beneath years of silence. But ordinary memories do not return with this much force. They return because they carry unfinished truth. Someone believed that if enough time passed, every loose end would disappear forever. Instead, those loose ends have started pulling themselves together. A forgotten location, a familiar voice, and a single unexplained decision now stand side by side, creating a picture that cannot be ignored any longer. You may have felt this coming long before today. That quiet feeling inside your heart was never trying to frighten you, it was preparing you. Every strange coincidence, every unexpected reminder, and every emotional pull has been leading toward this exact moment. The closer you move, the harder it becomes for hidden things to remain hidden. Now another astonishing detail begins to surface. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was one person who quietly noticed a difference that everyone else overlooked. They never understood its importance until much later, when another forgotten detail unexpectedly matched it. Suddenly, separate memories became connected. Questions that once had no answers began pointing toward the same place. The story everyone believed started showing small cracks, and those cracks are growing wider with every passing moment. Even people who were completely certain they knew what happened may soon realize they only saw part of the picture. The truth has never needed noise to survive. It only needed the right moment to be seen. That moment is arriving faster than anyone expected. What once appeared impossible is beginning to look undeniable, and every hidden piece is quietly moving into its rightful place. You are standing closer than ever to the revelation that changes everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is still one final mystery that refuses to reveal itself completely, but it cannot stay hidden much longer. One overlooked clue remains untouched, and it connects every strange event that has unfolded so far. When that final clue is finally uncovered, familiar faces may never look the same again, forgotten conversations will suddenly make perfect sense, and the silence that lasted for so long will finally lose its power. But even then, the greatest surprise will still be waiting just beyond the next step. The truth has not finished speaking yet, and what comes next will challenge everything you thought you knew about this journey from the very beginning. Everything has been leading to this point, yet the most important piece has remained just beyond your reach. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The truth has a strange way of revealing itself. Not all at once, but one careful step at a time. That is exactly what is happening now. The memories that once seemed disconnected are beginning to align with remarkable clarity. A place you almost forgot, a conversation you barely remembered, and a decision that appeared insignificant now fit together with surprising precision. Someone believed those details would fade forever, but instead they have grown stronger with time. Every hidden clue has quietly waited for this exact moment. Your heart sensed there was more to the story because it was never meant to end in confusion. It was always moving toward a revelation. Even the silence that surrounded everything has begun to lose its strength, because silence cannot stand forever when truth continues to rise. The closer you come, the more impossible it becomes for the hidden pieces to remain scattered. A powerful realization is beginning to take shape, and it changes the way every earlier event is understood. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine discovering that what everyone dismissed as coincidence was actually a chain of overlooked moments pointing in the same direction. One forgotten choice influenced another. One unexpected encounter quietly changed everything that followed. Even the smallest detail, ignored by nearly everyone, now carries extraordinary meaning. The story accepted by so many is becoming harder to believe because another version is emerging. One built from facts that were always present but rarely noticed. The more these pieces connect, the clearer it becomes that the answers were never completely hidden. They were simply waiting for someone willing to look beyond appearances. Every passing second brings you closer to understanding why your spirit refused to let this chapter close, and why the questions continued long after everyone else stopped asking them. Now the final path begins to open, and there is no turning back. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. One last hidden connection is preparing to reveal itself, and when it does, every unanswered question will suddenly point toward the same astonishing conclusion. The people involved may never have expected these scattered clues to come together, but the moment has arrived. Familiar names, forgotten places, and long-buried memories are moving toward one unforgettable revelation. Yet even now, the greatest surprise has not fully appeared. There is one final truth still waiting behind the last unopened door, and when that door finally opens, you will understand why every strange feeling, every unexplained memory, and every unanswered question has been guiding you toward this moment from the very beginning. The final door is beginning to open, and what stands behind it is not what anyone expected. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. For so long, the truth seemed impossible to reach because it was hidden beneath assumptions, fear, and silence. But hidden things cannot remain hidden forever. Every clue you have followed, every unanswered feeling you carried, and every forgotten memory has led to this moment. The picture is finally becoming clear. The story that was accepted by everyone was only one version, but another version has quietly survived beneath the surface all along. The greatest discovery is not about one shocking event, it is about realizing how easily important details can be overlooked when no one stops to ask the difficult questions. Your heart kept searching because it knew the journey was unfinished. Now that journey is reaching its turning point. Every strange coincidence suddenly has meaning. Every forgotten conversation carries new weight. Every unanswered question has brought you closer to seeing the complete picture instead of the incomplete one that was handed to you years ago. Now the hidden pieces stand together for the first time. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The mystery was never stronger than the truth, it only lasted longer. What once looked like unrelated moments now fit together with remarkable clarity. A forgotten place, an overlooked memory, and one final missing detail complete the puzzle that has remained unfinished for so long. Those who believed the truth would never be uncovered underestimated something powerful. Truth has patience. It waits until the exact moment when every missing piece is ready to be understood. That moment is here. The silence has lost its power. The unanswered questions no longer control the story. Instead, they have become the path that guided you toward understanding. You now see why your spirit never accepted easy explanations and why your heart continued searching long after everyone else had stopped. The greatest revelation was never about fear, it was about finally seeing clearly. As this chapter closes, remember one thing above all else. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Every experience in this journey reminds us that truth eventually rises, no matter how deeply it seems buried. Never stop seeking wisdom, never ignore the quiet voice urging you to look deeper, and never allow appearances alone to decide what you believe. Some answers arrive slowly because they require patience, courage, and an open heart. Today, the silence has finally broken, the hidden path has been revealed, and the mystery has reached its end. But your own journey does not end here. It continues with greater clarity, stronger faith, and the confidence that light always finds a way through darkness. Hold on to that truth, because it is the one revelation that no